Movies Unzipped presents 2018 horror movie, Sabrina. An orphan girl tries to call the spirit of her mother, but everything goes wrong. So let's see what happens next in the story, but, spoilers ahead, subscribe, and enjoy snacks. Toward the beginning of the film, we are shown a girl named Myra, who is having a good time with her husband. They had a niece named Vanya. The two of them took on her. Since a couple of days prior, Vanya's folks kicked the bucket peculiarly. Without a doubt, Myra and Aiden loved Vanya so much, yet she actually missed her mom and consistently remained pitiful. Aiden had a toy manufacturing plant in which he made dolls and sold them. A couple of days prior, he made a doll named Sabrina. Also, the kids were so anxious to purchase this doll. Aiden made a second version of the Sabrina doll for his wife, which was truly great. Myra loved this endowment of Aiden. The scene changes and we see that Vanya is in her school. There, one of his friends was playing the Charlie game. This present kid's name was Dito. He was calling his grandma's spirit into this present reality with the assistance of this game. Vanya was hypnotized to see this. Dito tells Vanya that to end this game, individuals should supplicate so the spirits can return. Dito likewise delineates for Vanya about an iOS application with which spirits could be found. Vanya acquires Charlie Games board from Dito. On the opposite side, we see Vanya calling her mom's spirit into this world with the assistance of this game. Vanya feels that her mom's spirit has come into this present reality. That iOS application begins discovering this spirit. Clearly, this application was phony and she sees her auntie, Myra, rather than her mom. Myra puts Vanya to rest in her room and gives her Sabrina doll prior to dozing. At the point when Vanya is sleeping, we see the doll's eyes moving, which implies some spirit really came from the Charlie game and was in Sabrina doll. The following day, we see Sabrina doll changing her put all alone. She gets terrified to see this. Around evening time, when Vanya utilizes that iOS application once more, she sees a spirit which was a sham, truth be told. Then, at that point, a spirit pulls Vanya into the storage room. Toward the beginning of the day, Vanya advises this to Myra, however her auntie clarifies that her mom Anini is not anymore in this world. In any case, Anini was available there. Next night, Myra sees Anini in her home. Out of nowhere, she changes into a devil. She attempts to kill Myra. Myra shouts and runs from that point. Hearing her, Aiden additionally shows up there. This evil presence assaults the two of them. This evil presence doesn't release them at any rate. Yet, some way or another, they pursue saving their lives. Presently, they realize that some sort of devil is dwelling in their home. In this way, they go to meet paranormal specialists Ms. Laris and her husband Mr. Reynard. Ms. Laris goes with them right away. There, she attempts to send Anini back to her world with the assistance of the Charlie game. In the meantime, its load-up bursts into flames and starts consuming. House lights turn off. In obscurity, this evil spirit has Vanya, and she assaults Ms. Laris to prevent her from doing this. She somehow breaks the assault and gets the devil out of her body. Be that as it may, this fiend is free and assaults them all. There, they all battle. Ms. Laris secures the devil in a similar house. She does a slip-up that she takes Sabrina doll out with her. This fallen angel comes in this doll and comes out with them. Laris perceives this devil and she tells that evil presence's name is Begia. This is certifiably not a conventional soul, however an offspring of the evil spirit. It's exceptionally incredible. Here, we think about Vanya's folks' demise. Laris tells that Bajaya was under Vanya's mom's control and she was the person who killed her dad as well. Laris and Reynard, by one way or another, figured out how to send Bajaya back to its world. Yet, Anini kicked the bucket in this span as well. Vanya called Anini with the assistance of the Charlie game. That is the reason Bajaya's devil returned to our world. There's only one approach to kill Bajaya. Laris wounded it with an acquired knife in its genuine structure. This blade was made for killing Bajaya. Right now, Reynard had this. Reynard discovered this knife in a cavern numerous years prior, where this knife was covered up by the evil spirit himself. The following day, Bajaya's evil presence becomes dynamic again and has Myra. Myra cuts everybody with this blade and they by one way or another figure out how to get Myra back to her home. Here, Laris plays out an expulsion on Myra. Here, we discover that the evil presence of Bajaya was first called by a human in this world. Here, the story changes. Indeed, numerous years prior, Aiden had a sibling named Arka. Their dad had a toy organization. Their dad loved Arka's planned toys the most, because of which Aiden felt envious. At the point when their dad kicked the bucket, his dad fixed 60% of his property for Arka. Just 40% of the property came in Aiden's offer. This made Aiden stressed. He went to a performer since he needed to kill his sibling with the assistance of dark enchantment. He needed the entire property. Furthermore, that performer called Bajaya's evil presence into our world. This devil needed a human body. From the get-go, Bajaya attempted to have Arka, yet the evil presence couldn't handle him. Thus, Bajaya's evil presence had Arka's wife, Anini. Anini and Arka were Vanya's folks. At the point when Laris contended Bajaya, it caused the passing of both Anini and Arka. Aiden was answerable for Vanya's folks' passing. Then again, Bajaya's evil presence required another human body. He has Aiden on the grounds that his body was so solid. Had Aiden assaults them all. Reynard, in some way or another, gets Satan out of Aiden's body. Presently, this demon assaults Laris in his genuine face. In the interim, she kills this villain with that acquired knife. Then, at that point, the consummation scene of the film is shown, where police capture Aiden. Then, at that point, we see Myra and Vanya carrying on with their lives joyfully. Right away, a short time later, Laura and Reynard gets one more piece of information about a paranormal doll. She becomes more acquainted with one more case about this doll. Nothing is displayed past that. This is where the movie ends. You can watch one such amazing thriller movie by clicking here. Or a great movie like Joker is here. Thank you.